Alright, g'day guys, good to see you all. I'm back in the rainforest today. I'm gonna come to the Natural Arch Bridge here in Springbrook National Park. I've done Springbrook before. I'll chuck a link up. I did some waterfalls there a while back, but that's probably 30k over the back here. So I'll chuck a link up for that if you want to see some waterfalls from that location. But I'm over the other side here at the Natural Arch Bridge. I did previously do a vlog here. I didn't pan out as I wanted to, and I never got to put it up. And I'll tell you why. If some of you followed me from the beginning, this is where I actually lost my D800 in the river. Just you can hear to the side here. Fell in, my own fault. Wasn't balanced properly. It was on the side of a creek. Fell in, drowned, killed it, which led me to the mirrorless system, which I'm thoroughly enjoying. But anyway, I thought I'd come in here today and play around with my 24-70. I have a 24-70 Tamaron, and I never ever use it. I always use my ultra wide lenses. One lens, my 14-30, sorry, and previous to that I had a 16-35 nikon, which is on my D800, which I no longer have. So I got the 14-30, and I 99.9% shoot with my ultra wide lenses, and I'm lazy, and then I'll crop it into what I want. I can do that easily with the D800 because it's 36 megapixels. But now I'm shooting with the Z6. I can't crop in as much. It's only, I think it's 24 megapixels or 25. I forget. But anyhow, yeah, and the 24-70 is a great landscape lens, and honestly, I've used it. Yeah, I use it like 1%. I use it for astro because it's a fast aperture. I think it's 2.8, and my ultra wide lenses are usually f4. So I use it like twice a year maybe. So I thought I'd challenge myself, come in here, take a couple of shots at 24mm, 70mm, and really get some use out of it. So it's just redundant sitting on my bag. So here I am in this beautiful rainforest. So I'm just going to walk on down here. There's a creek before the actual Natural Arch Bridge, which is up a bit further. I'll break out my 24-70 Tamaron and see what shots I can get and try and get some more use out of it. So, you know, you pay a lot of money for a lens. I think it was 1,200 Australian dollars when I got it like 3 years ago, and it's just, yeah, it just sits on my shelf really. And like I was saying, it's a classic landscaper's lens. Well, it's part of the Trinity, isn't it? The Holy Trinity, the 24-70. So, like I said, what a better place to come and break it out and take some shots of some water down here. Might even go back just down here, fingers crossed, where I lost my D800, and replicate the same shot with my 24-70 and be a bit more careful this time with it. Try not to drown my Z6 in the creek down here. Anyway, we'll just follow the path down here, and I'll see if I can find a composition. It's usually a good one on the bridge here. Set it up straight down. The only problem with the bridges, it gets quite busy in this this park because it's not a big walk. I think it's like 2k. You do the whole circuit. So a lot of tourists come here. It is a weekday. But enough rambling on. I'll get down there and we'll set up and break out the 24-70. It's good. Yeah, so I'm on the bridge. I'm looking up the creek here. Putting a 70 on. I got a polarizer filter on the front there. It's a sunny day and there's patches of bright light hitting the rocks, and it's not working. So I'm going to go to that location where I lost my D800 and try and replicate that shot. So I'll just come off the path here, grabbing through some rocks. Yeah, so I've set up here. I've come off the bridge there, back there, walk down here. So I'm shooting at my 24mm. Just getting the bridge and the leading line of the stream down here. going up in the bridge, pretty simple. ISO 100, half a second, f11, 24mm. So I'll take a shot of this. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can see, there's a big boulder, it's not quite working. But nevertheless, beautiful little place to be in here. Nice little shot, easy shot to start with. Like I said, leading line of this creek running through under the bridge, and at 24mm, I guess that's why I go my ultra wide, because I could get, without doing a pano, I could get this creek, the bridge, and a bit of the bush behind it in the whole shot, frame, and even a bit more. But I've come here to challenge myself with the 24. So I'll put the shot up I just took, and I'll just move around the corner here and see if I can get another shot. Then we'll move to the actual natural bridge, which is back up that way. Okay, tell me what you think of this shot. Yeah, so I'm perched up on this rock here. I've just come around the corner there where I was before, and the creek actually splits into two. You got this big boulder in the middle, some nice foreground rocks below here, and then it's anchored on the side here, the right hand side with another boulder, and other boulders to the left hand side. So it's a pleasant little composition. Again, I'm at 24, I'm at wide. I can't seem to get a 70mm. I think I'll find a 70mm shot at the actual natural bridge. I'm at 1.6 hundredths of a second, f10, ISO 100. And it's like I'm saying, it's a nice little shot. I'm focusing on this big boulder in here, so making sure everything's in focus. It's just a classic little composition. See if I can I didn't bring my ultra wide in. Now I'm kicking myself, I should have. Because I kind of want, there's a tree overhanging here that looks kind of cool, could frame the whole picture, but that's not the it's not why I'm here. Anyway, let's move on up and take our final place, our final composition for the Natural Arch Bridge. Alright, Natural Arch Bridge back in there. There's a little cave back in there too you can take photos from. So I think this vantage point is where I'm going to use my 70mm focal length. Straight through here, classic shot. This is actually formed. There's a big hole, drops down the water. It actually used to come over the edge here, the original waterfall, thousands of years ago. And what's happened is, as the water's gone over the edge, there's a little dip there, and there's little pebbles and boulders that swirl around over thousands of years. And they're like a drill, and they just drill their way down till they make their way out, and then the water stops flowing over. It's now flowing under, and it's made a little cave in there. So that's how this was formed a couple of thousand years ago. Yeah, amazing little spot. If you're ever here, come here. You can go on the cave there. Just be mindful, there is glowworms in there and bats, I believe, so you can't take flash photography or anything like that. So when I go in there, I probably can't vlog, it's too loud. But I'll have to take bracket exposures, because when you're in the darkness of the cave looking out, you've got the highlights of the waterfall blowing out, and then you've got the entrance light of the cave. So you can't take one exposure. The dynamic range in there is just too deep. You've got highlights and deep shadows. So I'll have to bracket probably 3 shots and then put them in Lightroom and blend them together. But yeah, I'll sit up here, 70mm, straight through there I believe. See how that works. Okay, so mission accomplished, I hope. Use my 24-70. I'm going to have to use it a lot more than what I do, sort of push my photography more. I just come up the top here, I'm nearly back at the car. So I chucked those pics up I did inside the cave. I had to do a couple of panos because 24 wasn't wide enough and I didn't bring my 14mm. So I did 3-stitch pano, and I did a real close-up kind of a 70mm straight in on the waterfall. See how that looks as well. Probably look alright black and white, to be honest with you. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for today. Head back to the car, head back into town. Absolutely gorgeous in here. If you're from the Gold Coast, you obviously know this area. A lot of people come here. Easy accessible for anyone really. Like 3-year-old kids can do this circuit. It's not very big at all. Well worth, if you're into landscape photography too, to come in here, brush up on your skills. Yeah, until we meet again, everyone, I just want to thank everyone for watching my videos, everyone subscribing, all the new viewers. If you like my content, smash like, subscribe, you know the business. Yeah, until we meet again, people, have a good day. Cheers and peace out. See ya.